Hey, well, good morning. Again, I'm not sure if, when, or who is watching these. This could also just be singular in nature. But anyway, we have, at last count, just 4 people who have subscribed. I do have to add this. The second one was not good. So I'll probably go ahead and, I'm not sure, just not install a couple of the others, not until I'm doing them in this format. I checked the voice and the audio yesterday, and that came out good. One thing that apparently made sense is that if you do the closed caption, it can also make it easier to follow. Although I'm doing my best to use my voice that I would use to essentially, if I were doing a recording for my books or something like that, I'd use this. So I think we're, get past that point. Yesterday was pretty successful. I think I told you that the toilet seat had exploded. So we did make another trip to Home Depot, and almost to the point where they know me by name, if not by face. But we picked one up, and then, of course, the next thing is getting rid of the old one. And I tell you, every manufacturer that makes a toilet seat does the installation and engineering of the connection device differently. And of course, this one was, I won't say welded shut, but it was not easy to get undone. And at 10 o'clock last night, I just, I wanted that part done. So I got 2 pairs of wrenches, and I was able to wrestle with the old plastic screws and got them off. So we're ready to go ahead and put the new ones on. Oh man, this is so boring. But the next project was cleaning out the lint trap from the dryer, both in the hose and all the way to the outside and inside the dryer itself. And we unloaded a bunch, so it should be more efficient. I'm going to make another adjustment and try to make the hose shorter by compressing it. We'll see. We also had lunch, which was fine. I always have a hard time hearing, so I won't say quite a non-communicative type of lunch, but anyway, that was my meal for the day, actually. I haven't eaten anything today either. I'm still trying to lose some of this excess weight, especially around the stomach. And I made a threat to my son. I am going to get rid of that in the next 6 months. So I've been trying to limit the amount of intake, and haven't gotten to the point of doing any more exercise other than this easy walk, to the park and back. It's a mile, but it's definitely not any kind of strenuous activity. And what else is going on? the toilet seat is going to be reinstalled first thing this morning. The dog door is essentially completed. The 2 screws that I put in, do a little tightening on, and then cut off the excess so that it doesn't catch any dog hair, and then clean up the room, put the tools away, that kind of thing, and we'll be done with that particular project. I hope to do some writing today, this afternoon, and at that time we'll see if I can't, put another edition of Not Yet 80 on the internet. We picked up a new program that is on Apple TV that was quite amusing. It's in German. It's something that came out of Germany, and it's Finding Wanda, I think is something like that's called. Anyway, the first edition was quite watchable and funny, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I can watch that on a continuing basis. The political situation continues to be close. I just can't imagine Trump in office again, because I'll tell you what, that's not just a danger to our country, it's a danger to the world. We just, we can't afford it. And everybody and their brother needs to get out there and work. I'm going to get on phones here in the near term and call 100 people a night kind of thing and see how that works. We're going to vote on the first day. Basically, I think it's October 15th, so it's around the corner. And apparently, Georgia, can you believe this? You can't register after today or yesterday. I mean, we're 15 days, we're more than that. We're 30 days away from the election, and you can't register to vote now. That is just criminal. And it's just basically trying to keep people from voting. I don't know what else to say. Most of the polls show Harris in the lead, especially in the swing states. I think Georgia is one that's where she's not absolutely in the lead. It's just like 1 or 2 points toward Trump. It might even be closer, but North Carolina is even. I haven't looked at the polls today, but it's, like I say, it's a tied game, and Waltz had an opportunity to lay it on the line, and he just walked away from it, just trying to be nice and collegiate or whatever else. I don't know why they gave him that advice. There's no reason. Just it didn't do anybody any good. I saw the disaster that western North Carolina and eastern Tennessee. You believe this? I-40 is closed between Asheville and Knoxville. Just closed because the road doesn't exist anymore in a 3-mile stretch. I mean, it's just been taken out. Imagine the water that came through there. Jeez. And there are little settlements along the river in western North Carolina that have, I don't say disappeared, but they haven't gotten to yet because there's no road to get there. People are basically hiking through the debris. I've seen the videos from some of the people that are working in that area, and it is just devastating. I mean, where's the easiest place to put a road in and out of a place? Well, alongside the river. That road doesn't exist anymore. And they're counting somewhere around 200 people have perished, but there are whole areas where there are little towns, little developments, little communities that were built on the side of the river and on the side of a mountain that don't exist. They're not there anymore. I don't know what you do. But Asheville is a ghost town. There's a little town, mostly made up of, small restaurants and art places and things like that right outside of Biltmore, and it's gone. I mean, and the problem is, who has flood insurance in the mountains? Just crazy. We went there. That's a little town that we went through. We probably even had lunch there. And not only are they, these are little family-owned type things, have been wiped off the planet. But most of these places don't have insurance either. And if they did, insurance isn't going to cover it because insurance flat out doesn't cover water damage from flood. Even a drippy, basement with inundation of water from a bad thunderstorm, that's not covered in your insurance. It's called flood insurance, and you better have it if you want to be covered for it. Well, these people aren't. And then, of course, the game is, is that flood or is that wind? And that's for the folks that are on the coast that are also in the same kind of situation. That people say global warming doesn't exist. These storms are going to get more frequent, and they're going to get more severe. There's no way around it. Well, there's other things to talk about, but not today. So, happy Saturday, and it is the 5th. Looked at my watch, and I think we should be able to, go from there. So again, as I've asked and suggested, if you're watching this for the first time, hit the subscribe button. Let's see if we can go above 4. And what else? The other button you're supposed to subscribe, the like button. Anyway, we'll see you on Sunday. Take care. Drive safe. Till then.